Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're still struggling, but we're making a little bit of progress. So today what we did was we unlocked that troop health, and it gets very confusing at the end of the season where to go, which way first. It's one of those things where we just need everything, but I felt like going defensive heavy wasn't really the play for me right now because my attacks were very slow. So getting the troop health seems to be a pretty decent push point. I kind of kicked myself for not getting it earlier. Because what this allows us to do now is heavy chopper rush is starting to come back. Much easier, and it's a little bit faster, which is good. We can mix in some laser rangers, apparently. I have not tried that, so I would not suggest it. I also have not tried using heavy chopper bombardier with the troop health yet, so that might be a little bit faster. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do appreciate it. If you throw in that code check in the shop, you're going to grab instant training, or anything else for the rest of the season. Now, the next play is we're going to be able to unlock some more shock launchers, rocket launchers, or crater launchers. I think what we want to do, from the bases I've seen, the one I just went against, Kawa, this guy I seem to play every 3 or 4 matches, he had 1, 2, 3, 4 shock launchers. He had a really dirty base, and it really slows down. Now, I stupidly used heavy chopper rush against a guy with 4 shock launchers. Probably not the smartest thing. But let's just dive into it, guys. Let's dive into it. So we'll use heavy chopper rush if the base calls for it. At least we have an alternative to just using heavy chopper bombardier, right? And it's really good against the 6-yard bases. So those of you struggling in 6, if you get to 7 and get that troop health, you can beat the 6s that have more defense than you do by simply going heavy chopper rush. So that's definitely something to look forward to as we go into the last week of the season. This guy's ranked 24, so we should be able to chopper rush him. He shouldn't have 4 shocks. I believe he only has 2. So let's just kind of do a little walkthrough on how I like to do it. Basically, we throw them all down except for Kavan at the start. We do a little bit of free clearing. There's no shocks or anything on the launch of this base, so we're okay for the time being. Now, the thing you have to look out for is you don't want the critter launcher critters to build up too much, and you don't want to be constantly running them over shock mines if you can help it. So we can throw Kavan out now. He's not going to be a huge help, but we might as well throw him in if we can. So we're just going to slowly grind our way through this one. Let's throw a shock down here on that critter launcher. We don't want it to get too many critters. What I like to do is just shock them, let them free clear, and then just kind of go up from there, because then that way they'll take out the critter launcher critters as well. So we can shock over here next. We're making good time so far. I try to, at the beginning, focus on not just flaring, but also taking out stuff that's in the way. It just helps to have that extra little GBE push at the very end. So let's go like this. None of that stuff's going to be a problem, so maybe we can flare into this engine and then go down. Let's shock over here. We don't want that hot pot to be hitting us for too long, so maybe we'll take that out as well. Any critters that joined in the mix on the way, so we can go down on the bottom now. Take this one. We're playing this one maybe a little bit too safely, but let's see. So we can go like so. Come on our way back up, hit that launcher. And then the last 3 engines, you kind of just want to go bang, bang, bang. Like we spend our time at the front just getting gunboat energy ready basically for this part. So yeah, let's see if we can clean this up a little bit here. And now we can start to use our smokes towards the end of the hit, opposed to at the very beginning. We do have a shock launcher left at the very end. Looks like this guy is going to beat us though, rank 24. Wow, he's getting a killer time. Let's go here at the very end. Bang, bang, smoke, smoke. And shock. If we can, I would like to get 1 critter in there. Let's go with a health pack over here. Wow. He absolutely smashed us there. So we could have done that a little bit faster. We played a little bit too safe at the beginning, but I find that gives us better times overall. So let's see. 140 plus is a pretty solid time. So, man, they just beat us. Let's see. My 13 stars. Oh, that's going to hurt. Heavy chopper, rocket chopper, what? Okay, so no offense to Zero, but this guy just got really lucky because that's not really a thing. I haven't seen anyone have success with Heavy Chopper, Rocket Chopper. That's just really favorable spread and stuff. Not to sound negative, but I mean it. It's 9 times out of 10 we're gonna beat that all day long. So I don't know how he was able to pull that off, but kudos to him for, using kind of a non-meta strategy and it working out well for him. So yeah, that was a weird one for sure. That was a weird one. Things are getting weird though. We're seeing a lot of different things with the troop health. Different troops are able to shine now. So just like I'm using Heavy Chopper Rush, Heavy Chopper Rocket Chopper, I guess is coming back after not really being a thing for the entire season. So yeah, so there's that, and Heavy Chopper Bomber is going to be good too. They're going to last a little bit longer, be able to run over a few more mines, and there's so many mines. That's going to be beneficial. Seekers are probably going to make a comeback as well. So yeah, if you haven't got the troop health, that's definitely a way to go if you're playing offensively. But I'm hoping in the next few days we can get back to Legendary just by simply picking up a few more defenses. But I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of kicking myself for not just hanging it up, with 2 weeks left. Because we've been sitting in 25. I don't know why, but there's just not been any push points at all. It's like as soon as we went to 7, it was just a struggle to not lose. It's like every day. It's like, okay, are we collecting, are we pushing, and we end up just collecting more than pushing. So this guy's another 24. I don't know how I feel about it anymore, but it looks like the exact same base. This guy's got, he's ranked 24 with 200 stats across the, how is that even possible? Unless he went to Legend for like a week and then dropped like 3 ranks. This is kind of mind-blowing here, I'm not going to lie. So let's check out his shock launchers. He's got just the 2. So, I mean, we should be able to do what we've been doing. Let's go for it. So, we're going to try to do the same thing, but a little bit faster. I'm going to farm up stuff at the beginning, and then I think we're just going to gas it. We're just going to go. I'm not going to waste time. I am going to waste time a little bit here, just kind of shocking and that, but we're going to save most of our GB for the end of the attack. I'm not going to worry about the critter launchers nearly as much. We're just going to flare from engine to engine and see if that gets us a better time here. So, let's see. Alright, so let's go right here. Let's use a second wind, because why not? And we're going to hit that shock mine. So let's go. Let's use our smokes. Okay. Come down here. Let's throw the critters over this way. Maybe this is how we should have been doing it. Maybe we're playing a little bit too safe. Let's see. I do want to take out the shock mines if we can. That's going to be more ideal. Especially if we can distract the shock launcher for a minute. That's going to be nice. Alright guys, you should be right on that engine. There you go. So I'm going to make a pit stop at the shock launcher. I don't want to be fighting that the whole way here. So let's go like that. Shock it. Okay. I don't know, maybe the base is bad. That's definitely possible. Maybe we do need some more defense at this point, but I think let's just try to keep it moving here. Smokes are starting to get a little bit expensive. And I think let's shock all that stuff. It's a lot of splash damage I don't want to deal with. Did I flare somewhere? No, okay. Alright. Alright. 1 engine left. Enough for one more shock. Let's hit it. Alright, so this is going to be pretty well the same as last time. If not a little bit slower, because we lost a lot of troops not being as aggressive there. So we're going to get into the 130s again. Hopefully it's above 135. Right on 135 it looks like. 134. Alright, well let's see. I mean, that's right around the time I was getting with Bombardiers, so it's definitely an easier hit for sure. But is it better? I don't know. Mr. Boom's a great player. Okay, we got him there. He's using mechs. So this guy still hasn't done the heavy chopper thing, which is kind of strange because where's all his defense if he doesn't have heavy choppers unlocked? That's kind of weird to me, but it's a weird point in the season, man. Things that should be working aren't working. Things that aren't working, seem to be working, so I don't know. I'm very confused, but I don't know. In our next chest, we'll be able to unlock a shock launcher. So, I mean, that's going to help us, I think. It certainly can't hurt us, right? Adding more defense. But the big thing that I'm missing right now is, we can add more mines there. The damage, or the Doom Cannon or the damage amp would be good. Maybe a damage amp, 70R cluster would be nice. And then way back here, we've got the Cyber. It's only Cyber 1, though, so, I mean, it shouldn't really make that much of a difference, you wouldn't think. So, I think that's the next plan. I think the shock launcher or rocket launcher, whatever we end up getting, I think those two things are going to be the most important. The GB is going to be good, but I'm thinking we're going to go shock launcher, barrage, damage amp, or Doom Cannon, probably Doom Cannon, and then figure it out from there. So the next few days we should be making some progress, hopefully, because we've been stuck at the same spot for what seems like forever. But that is Warships, guys. That is Warships. We got our some stars back there. But yeah, up, down, and all around. I'm not really sure, but at least, that gives you an idea of what to do at 70R, so hopefully that helps you guys out. You guys let me know where you're at down below in the comment section. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.